Hi, and welcome back to This Week in Voice, Season 4, Episode 10. This is a special episode today, and today's date is Thursday, November the 7th, 2019. Special episode today because there aren't any guests. No guests, just me, and no news stories either. Great news article from The Verge by a guy named James Vincent talking about how Alexa's 5 years old and he's still doing the same things with Alexa that he was doing years ago. And could have linked to that article, decided not to. Instead, I just wanted to take an opportunity to, as always, say thank you for people who watch the show on YouTube, listen to it on your podcast provider of choice. We appreciate you. You're growing. It's crazy, the audience for the show. And we appreciate your attention, your time, and your listenership and your partnership. Just want to take a moment today to talk about my new book. And what I want to do, showing it here, if you're on YouTube, you can see it. Want to take a moment to just sort of acclimate people to what's in the book. A lot of people have asked what's in it and wanted to sort of get a sense of it. And I did a podcast with Catherine Prescott, who wrote the foreword of the book, over on Terry Fisher's Alexa in Canada show. And it was his 100th episode. Congratulations, Terry, where we talked about the book a good bit, and grateful for that. But what I'm going to do right now is just walk through the book. And I'm going to talk just briefly about each Alexa skill. Not very long, but just have something to say about each one. And just paint a picture for folks on what's in the book. Title page. Got some legal. You want some legal? We got some legal here. There's a little essay on the rise of voice. Dedication page. A quote from the season 3 finale of This Week in Voice with Mark Cuban, where I asked him what would a young Mark Cuban be doing with voice technology right now, and Mark responds that he would be writing Alexa skills all day, every day. That's in here. Table of contents listing out all the different skills. And here's Catherine's foreword, really good. This is worth leaving up on camera, but can't do that. Got to take a look at it. And then there's another little essay in here called More Than Just Weather and Music that talks about sort of the state of Alexa and why this book was necessary and hopefully the value it'll provide. I'm just going to roll through. There's 175 Alexa skills in the book, plus 25 first-party built-in Alexa functions. I'm just going to talk about each one just for a few seconds and how it ended up getting in here. So the very first one is Mastermind. And you know what? I'll just read each page and then maybe I'll add something on top of it. Engage with your phone, send and receive texts, send and receive emails, ring your phone remotely, launch Google Maps navigation or any number of other apps via voice, and more. Right there, how many people know about that? How many people know you can do that with Alexa? Come on, nobody. And they should. 7-minute workout. Enjoy access to more than 45 different workouts designed to work your core, upper body, lower body, or full body with this best-in-class exercise skill. Now, this skill, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on YouTube, but it won an award, so that's listed there. There's different icons for if it supports having a screen, if there's an enhanced experience with the screen, like an Echo Show. And there's a $ icon for if in-skill purchases are available. Chompers by Gimlet Media. Chompers is fun, age-appropriate entertainment for children. For the 2 minutes dentists recommend they brush their teeth. Even better, it tracks streaks of consecutive brushing. They won't want to miss a session. Stock prices by Opening Bell. Invoked apps. I think we know these folks. Speak a company's name, or if you remember it, its ticker symbol to receive the company's current stock price and the percentage change in price that day. So if you ask Alexa for a stock price, it will probably give you some information, especially if it's a more popular one. But it's good to have a more in-depth offering by a third party for folks looking for that. iRobot Home. Clean your house with the power of your voice. Link your iRobot account to this Alexa skill and command your Roomba vacuums and Brava jet mops however you see fit. Start or stop any device, schedule cleanings, send devices back to charging stations, and more. So many of these Alexa skills require you to connect a external online account to Alexa in order to have full functionality, and we indicate that in the book. Here's the first party built-in function, dropping in. This is about drop-in calls, which is just a killer function of Alexa that every single person ought to know about. Alexa-enabled devices allow one user to successfully initiate a voice or video call without requiring the other user to first answer. This feature is called dropping in. As this is obviously a potentially intrusive feature, all users must go into the Alexa app and identify which specific contacts you will allow to use this feature, if any. And if you do enable the feature but want to temporarily suspend it, go into the Alexa app and enable Do Not Disturb. I've used this before. It's fantastic. What more is there to say? Everyday Positivity Flash Briefing by Bali. Start your day with some positive inspiration with this highly rated flash briefing. So there's the page for that. The instructions for enabling a flash briefing and using it a little bit different than other skills. Those are written out. NASA Mars, Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Use this Alexa skill to learn about Mars and get official updates on the NASA rovers currently exploring the planet's surface. Question of the Day by Matchbox.io. Receive a trivia question each day on topics ranging from literature to science to entertainment. Chain together multi-day streaks, unlock extra questions, earn badges with correct answers, and compete against others on leaderboards. Surprisingly robust Alexa experience that those folks have put together. Congratulations to them on a job well done. Reuters TV. This Alexa skill plays a 5-minute Reuters Now news briefing from the award-winning Reuters Global Network. Very nice one. Had a chance to experience that. Lexus, the Lexus Alexa skill. It's a tongue twister. Use any Alexa-enabled device to start or stop your Lexus remotely, lock or unlock the doors, check the fuel level, check if your car is running, or check your vehicle's odometer. Now, who hasn't needed that? I need that once a month. So it's very valuable. And many other car providers have skills that do stuff like that. Some made it into the book, some didn't. Rank and file person who owns an Echo Dot, no clue that you can do this. You can use this skill even if you have multiple Lexus vehicles, okay? The Magic Door. Explore a magical and mysterious land with this interactive adventure game for Alexa-enabled devices. Won an award, no surprise, it actually won several. We included one here. Clove Chef Speakable Recipes by IOK Labs. This Alexa skill is an excellent companion for a wide variety of chefs. Clove arms you with a library of exclusively curated recipes, which it can then tweak and adjust for you based on your particular preferences. Pair Clove Chef with its mobile app to track cooking times. Beautiful. Another built-in function, make a donation. You can say, Alexa, make a donation, and Alexa will ask you for a charity name and a dollar amount, then use your Amazon account payment information to complete the transaction. Alternatively, if you already know you want to contribute $50 to the United Way, for example, you can specify these things up front. Alexa, donate $50 to the United Way. Gas Buddy, find the cheapest gas and get real-time ratings on nearby gas stations and convenience stores. Again, who knows you can do that? Nobody. My Pet Doc. Diagnose your pet's illness with Alexa at no cost, and if necessary, speak live with a U.S. licensed veterinarian, available 24 hours a day for an additional fee. Now, these folks have been part of several of our events. Killer. Great vision for what they're trying to accomplish. Really, really good. The Wayne Investigation by Warner Brothers. Solve the mystery of who killed Bruce Wayne's parents. The Wayne investigation has been so successful, it caused Amazon to begin funding other developers to create Alexa-based games. Now, this is the first one where we put PG as an icon there. Parental guidance, a little rough. You may want to check that out in advance of using it with family. Baby stats. Keep track of a variety of statistics related to your new or even unborn child with this Alexa skill. Track everything from the baby's in utero kicks and feedings to sleep time and stool and urine tracking. So that was 7 or 8 years ago in our household. We're not going back to that, but if you're there, take advantage of that. Guitar tuner. Use your Alexa-enabled smart speaker device to tune your guitar as it plays notes starting from low E to high E. Real simple, but useful. Starbucks reorder. So this is one that my wife has gravitated to. Speak to Alexa to place your usual Starbucks order at one of your recently visited locations so it's ready for you upon arrival. With this Alexa skill, you can also check a Starbucks gift card balance. StatMuse. StatMuse is the sports fan's dream, allowing you to hear about all manner of sports statistics from players and sports personalities themselves. Another function, how you remind me. Need help remembering to give your pet his meds every 12 weeks or remembering to change that forgettable fridge filter every 6 months? Or maybe it's your one turn to bring snacks to the soccer game. At any date and time you choose, whether it's a one-time thing or a regular occurrence, Alexa can give you personal reminders. Go to the Alexa app, go to Reminders and Alarms in the main menu, and navigate to Reminders to get started. Hoopla Digital, part of Digital Book World. Ask Alexa to play music and audiobooks you borrowed from your local public library, courtesy of Hoopla Digital's Alexa skill. Translated Labs. Ask Alexa to translate short phrases or sentences from English into one of 37 major languages. Kids Court, Pretzel Labs. Kids having a squabble? Open Kids Court and let Judge Lexi give the final verdict. You can also play the judge in the fights of other kids, with new trials being added daily. Won several awards, one is listed here, great skill. And by the way, for folks unfamiliar, Alexa skill, just Amazon's nomenclature for app for Alexa. Nothing too difficult about that. Make Me Smart. Listen to the popular Make Me Smart with Kai and Molly podcast with this Alexa skill and learn something new each day about economics, technology, and culture. PayPal. Send money, receive money, and check your PayPal balance, all with the power of your voice. It's easiest to use the PayPal skill to interact with your saved contacts, so make sure that list is updated. Twitch, which Amazon owns. Discover new Twitch broadcasters and play Twitch channels using the official Twitch skill for Alexa-enabled devices. Expedia. With this Expedia skill, you can ask Alexa about travel destinations and whether they fit in your particular interests or budget. Another function, show and tell. Take any product, hold it up to the camera of any Echo Show, and ask, Alexa, what am I holding? And Alexa will tell you about the product. This feature, which was created with accessibility in mind, is useful for vision impaired and memory impaired people, and people who are just a little dumber, like myself. I experimented with it right when it came out, and it works really, really well. It has not been covered by the media, even a fraction of how much it should. It's a great, it alone is a reason to buy an Echo Show. Earplay. The Earplay skill features an assortment of award-winning interactive stories and narrative experiences produced with stellar voice acting and sound effects. Get lost in a new world for a while. Won many awards, also parental guidance. Migraine Buddy. Record migraines and their length with this Alexa skill and view the data anywhere within Migraine Buddy's companion app. Daddy Saturday. Get ideas for specific activities that fathers can do with their children. Based on the book, Daddy Saturday, How to Be an Intentional Dad to Raise Good Kids Who Become Great Adults. Justin Batt, the guy who wrote that book, will be part of Project Voice, the #1 event for voice tech and AI in America, coming the week after CES in January. Website for that is projectvoice.ai. Tide. This skill from Procter & Gamble will help walk you through step-by-step instructions for your laundry routine so you can remove even the toughest stains. With help from Alexa, answer up to 200 questions involving the most stubborn stains. Kids karaoke. Sing along to a wide variety of children's songs, either with vocals or as instrumental versions with this fun karaoke skill. The bartender. With the bartender, Alexa can now tell you how to make thousands of alcoholic drinks. AnyDo, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Sync to your AnyDo account, it's any.do account, and add or change tasks to your to-do list or shopping list through Alexa. These lists will then be accessible on any device. Very popular skill there. And in general, it's worth noting that in putting this book together, a lot of effort was put into not only finding skills that were useful, that wasn't hard, finding skills that, among other things, are maintained. So took a good look at recent reviews to see what people were saying most recently about the skill. And in many cases, no news is good news for a lot of these skills. If they had good reviews throughout and only some recently, hey, that's probably good news. But if there's bad reviews, if it's all 1 star, recently there's problems, and that often led to stuff getting left out of the book. Another built-in function, getting into routines. You can have Alexa initiate multiple functions with one single verbal command using Alexa routines. From the Alexa app menu options, navigate to routines. Select plus sign to begin creating a new routine, where you can give Alexa instructions on what input to receive and, upon receipt, what output to deliver and in what sequence. Amazon Storytime. With this skill, Amazon provides a library of over 100 professionally narrated short stories, primarily aimed at children ages 5 through 12. Killer function. People need to know about it. Hopefully now they will. Hurricane alerts by American Red Cross. Stay up to date on hurricanes affecting your area with this Alexa skill from the American Red Cross. Activate push notifications to receive real-time alerts and hear information on how to stay safe should you find yourself in a storm zone. My Better Nutrition. Dietitian Ashley Koff provides a wealth of health knowledge with her Alexa skill. You can ask one of over 200 nutrition-related questions, request a daily health tip, or get a pep talk to nudge you toward healthier and just as delicious food, drinks, and even recipes. And that particular skill, I'll turn back a page, was honored in Voice Brew, which is the newsletter created by Catherine Prescott, which everyone listening or watching this should subscribe to. Catherine wrote the foreword for the book, has put together just a fantastic wealth of information, a fantastic resource for folks interested in what they can do with Alexa. Clever Real Estate by VoiceXP. Get started with Clever Real Estate, a company that will list most houses for a flat fee of $3,000 while using highly rated licensed realtors. Save money and get top-notch service by using this Alexa skill. AnyPod. With the AnyPod Alexa skill, you can listen to thousands of popular podcasts on topics ranging from culture to technology to comedy to business to This Week in Voice. No, I just threw that in, and more. Sleep sounds. Alexa can play any number of relaxing sounds to lull you to sleep, from thunderstorms to rain to oceans to This Week in Voice and more. The Economist Espresso. From the editors of The Economist, this Alexa skill can tell you about events in business and politics from the last 24 hours, the top 5 recent articles, or a quote of the day. Another built-in function, save the date. You can link your calendar to Alexa, making it easy to verbally add an event to your schedule or have Alexa remind you of your upcoming meetings. Go to the Alexa app, go to the menu and navigate to settings, select calendar and email, and choose which type of calendar you'd like. Lyft. Order a car to pick you up at any time, day or night, just by asking Alexa. Ask about your ride status, rate your driver, and more. This Day in History from A&E. The History Channel's Alexa skill will tell you historical facts from the current day or from any day of your choice. So simple, but works well. Yahoo Fantasy Football. Use this Alexa skill to get real-time updates on your fantasy football roster, as well as an overview of your team's matchup and opponent. Alexa-enabled devices with screens will have access to a weekly video forecasting your team's projected performance. So I personally use Yahoo when I play fantasy football, and in testing this, it's really neat what the interaction is with Echo Shows and devices with screens. It's worth checking out if you're into that. Chop Chop. This Alexa skill, best used on Alexa devices with screens, such as the Echo Show, provides fun, easy tutorials on how to chop all kinds of fresh produce. There's the page for that. Comcast Business. Access Comcast Business features through any Alexa-enabled device, notably including the ability to initiate or join an audio conference call without having to know phone numbers, IDs, or PIN numbers. Beautiful. Dear Santa, children can use this fun holiday Alexa skill to add items to their wish list or to report their good behavior to Saint Nick himself. Even better, when your child tells Santa something they want for Christmas, the owner of the Amazon account receives an email with the gift request. What more is there to say? So already 64 pages into the book, and it ought to be becoming real clear there's more to do than ask Alexa about weather and music. A little bit more to do with Alexa, a little bit more you can do with it than just that. Mayo Clinic First Aid. Get first aid information from the healthcare leaders at Mayo Clinic for dozens of common health problems or first aid situations. Another Alexa built-in function, speaking in your own voice. Alexa has the ability to recognize individual voices, which can allow Alexa to identify particular users within a family or household and select their own music when prompted, or make calls to particular contacts based on who is asking to make the call. To personalize your experience and allow Alexa to identify you by your voice, go to the Alexa app, go to settings, go to the Alexa account, go to recognized voices, and enable this feature. Ask My Buddy. Alert your family and close network that you need help, or let them know you're okay with this skills check-in feature. Would you rather for family? Play a fun, family-friendly game in which various players take turns choosing between two silly, lighthearted scenarios. So that had won several awards, a lot of stuff going on there, a really good skill. SimpliSafe Home Control. Enable your SimpliSafe Home security system and conveniently put it into home or away mode using SimpliSafe's Alexa skill. Radio Mystery Theater. This throwback Alexa skill plays vintage radio dramas from CBS Radio Mystery Theater. This one was a total revelation, really neat Alexa skill, especially if you're trying to communicate to somebody young what the radio used to be like. Just really surprising, and no one would know that it's there, so check it out. Virtual concierge service. Provide information and services to guests staying at your rental properties with this best-in-class Alexa skill. Find My Phone. Use this Alexa skill to have Alexa call your phone when you can't find it. And you can add other phone numbers to its call list so everyone in the house can use it. Stop Smoking Coach. Get tips on how to quit smoking or sign up to speak with a coach from the California Smokers Helpline who can help you quit. Another built-in function, follow-up mode. In an effort to make Alexa more conversational, follow-up mode allows you to ask Alexa a sequence of questions without repeating the wake word each time. Go to the Alexa app, go to the Devices tab, select the device, and navigate to follow-up mode to toggle this mode on or off. Fish Tank for Echo Show. This is beautiful footage of a live aquarium set to soothing music designed primarily for use with Echo devices with screens, such as the Echo Show. Daily Kindness. This Alexa skill provides a new suggested act of kindness each day from a library of more than 50 acts of kindness to share with family, friends, and maybe even a stranger. Send me a sample. When you see a business that features the "Send Me a Sample" logo, simply say, "Alexa, send me a sample," and you'll receive a free product sample from that business in the mail. Daily adventure. Intended for children, this skill allows kids to experience daily stories that center around exploration. L Horoscopes by the Astro Twins. Get your daily horoscope from the Astro Twins, the identical twin sisters best known as the astrologists for the stars. Nationwide. Track claim information and get personalized weekly updates on Smart Ride, Nationwide's discount driving program that rewards safe drivers. Pointless. Players must answer questions previously posed to groups of 100 people, trying to guess the least popular responses in order to gain the fewest possible points. The player with the least points wins. So it's like the opposite of Family Feud, or the whatever they call the final round of Family Feud. Another built-in function, phone a friend. Alexa can make or receive audio or video calls. For people in your contact list, you can say, "Alexa, call John Smith," and Alexa will initiate the call. You can also initiate audio or video calls out of the Alexa app itself. You can even use Skype with Alexa to place and receive calls. Go to the Alexa app, navigate to Settings within the menu options, select Skype, and sign in. TED Talks. Enjoy the massive collection of TED Talks, which can be listened to by topic or speaker, or you can have Alexa randomly select one for you. The skill is updated weekly with new talks, so you can always find new topics and perspectives to expand your horizons. Assassin's Creed Odyssey Spartan. This official skill of Ubisoft's video game Assassin's Creed Odyssey allows users to engage with Alexios, one of the game's main characters. Ask him anything you might normally ask Alexa. What's the weather? Or ask questions related to in-game characters, settings, or plot points for more detailed information. Macy's. Get information on store locations, hours, in-store events, return policies, and more with Macy's official Alexa skill. Tune in Live. Tune in Live allows you to access thousands of live sporting events, premium news stations, and sports talk radio stations from any Alexa-enabled device. Save the Blob Brain Challenge. Enjoy this fun Sudoku-like puzzle game in which an evil villain hides your special blob in one of 12 universes, and you must try to save it. Interesting game here, a lot of fun. Headspace. Receive a new daily guided meditation through Alexa, as well as access to a sleep exercise designed to help you relax at the end of a busy day. And that particular one was honored by CNBC with their list 9 popular Alexa skills that will make you smarter. Stephen King Library, I mentioned this in a lot of talks that I give. There's a graphic for it right there. Answer a series of questions, and this Alexa skill will produce a customized list of Stephen King books you should read from among the 50+ he's written. Alexa built-in function, making announcements. Whether you're trying to reach people at home and they're not picking up the phone, or whether you want to broadcast throughout your house that dinner is ready, you can make announcements through Alexa-enabled devices. Open the Alexa app, navigate to Communicate within the bottom navigation bar, touch the Announce button, and input your message. UPS. With this official skill from UPS, you can conveniently track your packages, find the nearest UPS store, or get a shipping quote without having to leave your home. Escape the room. You're trapped in a room. Figure out how to escape by searching your environment, picking up items, and solving puzzles. This had received a lot of praise and awards and whatnot. A lot of fun to try that. Zyrtec, your daily allergy cast from Johnson & Johnson. Receive a daily allergy report containing weather information, pollen count, and local allergens within your area. Zyrtec's Alexa skill will then compute an allergy impact score, quantifying how the allergens in your area may affect you during the day. Reebok Sneaker Drop. Participate in periodic exclusive Reebok sneaker drops available only through this Alexa skill. Mad Libs by Penguin Random House. Enjoy the classic word game. Provide words as prompted to create your own hilarious and silly story. Bamboo Math by Bamboo Learning. Test your child's arithmetic ability in addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division through a mix of numerical and word problems across 5 difficulty levels. So my son and I have played with this one together, and it was a lot of fun watching him interact with it. It's fantastic. Really great job by those folks. Chuck Knows Beef. If you enjoy cooking beef, Chuck Knows Beef is a great resource to get recipes or answers to any beef-related questions with the healthy side of humor. And I like the healthy side of humor, nothing wrong with that. Built-in function for Alexa, the right stuff. Ask, Alexa, where's my stuff? To get a real-time summary of where your Amazon packages are in the delivery process. How many people know you can do that? How many people should know you can do that? Star Trek Red Alert. This is a fun Alexa skill that, upon command, plays sound similar to Star Trek's Red Alert audio. It's perfect for linking up with smart home routines or simply surprising the science fiction fan in the house. We're reaching page 100 here, and I'll flip through the rest of the book and show you this, but I'll read this one last. Calm My Dog. Play slow-tempo classical music specifically chosen to calm your dog. A premium upgrade provides better sound quality and longer audio loops to keep your pet company while you're away. So that's about half that I sat here and read. The other half right here, I'll flip through it. The point I wanted to make is, hopefully is obvious. There's an incredible amount of stuff here. There's an incredible amount of quality in this Alexa Amazon ecosystem. And it's just not okay for people to, these devices to be everywhere and people not to know all the different great things that you can do and that developers have worked to make it possible to do. The rest of the book, Dyson, Heads Up by Ellen DeGeneres, Short Bedtime Story, Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock, Ring, Alexa Giving You Measurements, Premier League Live, The Voice Computing Book, Choose Your Own Adventure by Audible, NPR, Adobe XD, Velasa Movie Finder, SAT Word of the Day, another one we use in our house, a built-in feature for Alexa that lets you activate the light to light up a room to some extent. Gluten-free news, Pick Who Rides in the Front Seat, Jeopardy, YouVersion Bible, Sleep Light, Beat the Intro, awesome game. Love that. Keto Guide, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Shopping with Alexa. Functionality built into Alexa. You can get how for challenges. Gaming Observer, a video games news flash briefing, which is phenomenal if you got a gamer in the house. Rackio, which is all about Rackio. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Smart sprinklers. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Writing motivation. My Ford Mobile. Classical study music. Know the Code, which is all about a 4-digit PIN that you can put in that Alexa will ask you for to make things more secure. Animal Yoga, Capital One, Saint Noir, which is a phenomenal Alexa-based board game we talked about there. Created by Zay Ortiz, the guy who created the Jarvis visual system for Iron Man, as well as Nolan Bushnell. Distance Between, Song Quiz, Safe Trek, Zookeeper. Manage your voice recordings through Alexa. You can delete those if you want to delete those just by using your voice. America's Victoria, Xbox, Big Sky, Jurassic World Revealed, Baby Groot, The Pitch with Amy Summers, Ghostbusters Franchise 84, which is a phenomenal one. That's right there. Looking for a game. Deal or No Deal, where you can ask Alexa, what are your deals for Prime members? Ask My Class, Teacher and Student Classroom Helper, really cool one. 7th Inning Stretch Baseball, Sirius XM, great functionality built into Alexa. Skyrim Very Special Edition, right there. Apex Fusion, Pikachu Talk, One Bus Away, really good for bus arrival times. Built-in function related to music and how that works. Akinator, Smart Tub, Christmas Radio, Redbox, You Choose Batman Adventures, HP Printer, which is a really good one as well. I've talked about that in several talks I give. Does far more than you would expect. Kung Fu Panda, being able to change the wallpaper of any Echo device with a screen. Anthem, Yes Sire, Relaxing Sounds, Healing Music, The Vortex, Storm Workout, Auto Mower, My Spaceship, On Your Guard, which is all about Alexa Guard, which is a great feature. That's a security-oriented feature for Alexa. Holy Quran, Disney Hits Challenge, My Chevrolet, the 3% Challenge, McDonald's Apply Through. You can apply for jobs at your local McDonald's through Alexa or Google Assistant for that matter. Well worth finding out about that. Made a lot of news recently when it came out. Keck Medicine of USC, Susan Miller's Astrology Zone. What's the score? You can ask Alexa for sports updates on your favorite teams. Domino's Pizza, Sesame Street, Kayak, Codename Cygnus, Google Nest. Yes, you can interact with your Google Nest through Alexa, believe it or not. Mari, as in Mari Povich, that dude. 123 Math, deregistering Alexa devices. There's a process for that that's fairly straightforward. Fitbit, Apple Music. Yes, you can interact with Apple Music through your Alexa device too. The Instagram stories, Glad Recycler, K-Love Radio, the Washington Post, the Dark Citadel, Alexa Has a Hunch. So that's an AI-driven sort of feature that's built into Alexa where it can sort of be more proactive. It's sort of a glimpse to the future. Lemonade Stand, Amex from American Express, I don't know, Amex. Uber, Open Table, Tricky Genie, Ambient Visuals, Ocean Waves. I love that actually, by the way. That ended up being one of my favorite ones. The Muffin Man, Change the Wake Word, built-in function. Princeton Scoop, Animal Workout, Ticketmaster, Baby Sleep, White Noise, Fox News, Mixologist, Forward Pass, Clorox Clean, Baseball Live, which is a good one. And last but not least, the built-in function, Things to Try. So Alexa has a means of asking, of engaging with it to find out new things to try. And then in the back, a number of indexes sorted by the different icons that appear on the page. And the back cover, that's that. More than just weather and music. If I hadn't bored you with this, then chances are you want the book. Hopefully it's available for you. It's been sold out on Amazon. There is stock as of right this moment in Barnes & Noble. We'll try to keep it in stock throughout the holiday season. Thank you for being part of This Week in Voice. Always good to take a week and just sort of keep it low key and make it more personal. Just say thank you. So with that, for This Week in Voice, Season 4, Episode 10, special More Than Just Weather and Music edition. Thank you for listening, watching if you're on YouTube. Until next time.